Na'Vi are coming into the PGL Copenhagen major looking like a rap star, going God mode. And well, it's nice to have you here, and you've got something else other than Counter-Strike going on in your life. How did that all come together?
I mean, just being friends with those two guys. I mean, they're amazing at what they do, and this is like a side hustle of theirs.
Yeah.
And then pretty much one day it was just come to the studio and let's have some fun. Let's like try something out, and you can still back off. But you know, like as soon as you do that, you're kind of like
you're in it.
Already in it. Yeah, it was too late to say no, and came out better than I expected. So kudos to them.
All right, I'm glad I asked this now because you said it was done a few months ago, so it hasn't distracted you from the major preparation.
No, for sure.
That focus has all been here for sure.
No, yeah.
Now, one thing you were cooking on though was when we did the winners interview. We're talking about chewing gum. We're talking about how happy you guys were. That mood you had when you qualified for the major was really good. But one thing I would notice on that is that it felt like you were so happy with it, but I felt like you should be guaranteed to go through. So talk to me about the emotions and the feelings on that, and if maybe you felt you were too excited for it.
I mean, to be honest, like after the interview and everything, when I went back to the booth, we were just speaking about some of the mistakes we did.
Okay.
And I felt like the moment, how can I say it? It's just the fact that if you go to the 2-2 pool, it's always a bit sketchy because it's the situation you never want to be in, kind of. So it was obviously just a relief to get it over with. You've seen many teams struggle, you've seen yourself struggle at times, and it's just like, yes, we got it over with. We're gonna have a long boot camp ahead of us and just like focus on the major now. Yeah, we were happy at that time, but not too happy.
Okay, good. So
the next day it was focus on the major.
Good, back to business afterwards. Now, I will say that looking at this team and the progression, we are seeing steady progression right now. But coming into the major, do you consider yourselves as a team who is a title contender or is a playoff looking team, or where do you see it?
I would say we are, I see us as a playoff looking team. I know that we have some teams that we struggled against or being always above us on the rankings or put us in a tough spot during officials. But we also have some teams in the rankings that we've beaten, and they've also been capable of beating these teams that we lost to. So for us, it's more of a mental battle on when we face some of these teams that might be stronger on paper or beat us before. We're just gonna show our best and try to show everything that we have improved in our game, and hopefully it's gonna take us over the line. But to be honest, for the major now on the Legend Stage, every team has had their time now to prepare for this.
Yeah.
And I think the Legend Stage is pretty stacked. And yeah, I mean, the best of ones will be interesting, but in the end, I just hope that everything we made thus far is gonna like pay off.
And you had a huge boot camp as well, right? It was 2 weeks of boot camp out there. Everyone's been very positive. This has been very focused on how good it was for you guys. Do you think that's enough to give you the edge to go as far as you want? Do you feel like there's been enough work done there to see you go further? Because I think at times when we look at this Na'Vi, it's tactically you can be there, but some of the individuals can't be there. So is that something you've looked at as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody feels good after the long boot camp, but at the end of the day, I've been in the same situation plenty of times, or sometimes when we didn't have the best boot camp or didn't have the best online practice, we go into a tournament and just smash everyone, or like go into the playoffs cleanly. And sometimes you feel really good before the major, and just the opening game you suck. And then after that you're like, what did we work for? Like, how are we playing like this? So you cannot go in too confident. You need to still see the reality and just trying to show the best version. Yeah, at the end of the day, we do feel confident as a team, and I just hope we can show it.
I hope you can show it as well. Best of luck, mate.
Thank you.